Hi, Richard here, and welcome to Step 4. Today, there's going to be two videos, and this first one, we're going to talk about setting up Brenda has designed a Youreight Steps opt-in page, and what we're going to do is in this first video, add an autoresponder code to it. Now, you can use any autoresponder code. You could use Traffic Wave, you could use GVO, you could use Peer Leverage, you could use Aweber. The form will take any autoresponder code, and what it's going to be, it'll be linked then to this page that Brenda has created for everyone, and it just makes it simple to create and build your list at the same time with your 8 steps, and be able to have people opt in, and that way you're building your list. And that's the focus of your 8 steps, is building residual traffic and building your list, because those are the two most important factors that you can do online. And never needing to go find traffic all the time. And everybody knows that's been involved in marketing any length of time that list building is the #1 conversion method there is. I mean, if I would have started with it in the beginning, I wouldn't have been, I always say, banging my head against the wall for 2 years, not getting anywhere, because I didn't build my list my first 2 years. So we're trying to make this as simple as possible to build your list and build residual traffic all from one site. And, that's exciting to be able to do this, and, to have some other options available for advertising. So I'm going to try to walk you through this and make this big enough so that you can see it, hopefully everything really clearly. But it's really simple to do. And I'm already logged into your 8 steps and Peer Leverage, so that's what you're going to want to do, is log into both of them. And you can go ahead and go to step 4 in your 8 steps once you're logged in. And you can see there's a form here that says enter your 8 steps autoresponder code below. That's what this video is going to teach you how to do. And don't be afraid of this process. It is super simple. A lot of people are afraid to build a list because they're afraid that they won't know how to do it. I'm telling you, if I learned it all on my own with no help, anybody can learn how to use an autoresponder and build their list. It is not difficult. It is very simple. You just have to be willing to try it. And I'm going to make this as simply, easy, stupid as possible through this video. So I'm sure you're logged in by now to Peer Leverage and your 8 steps, and I'm going to use Peer Leverage because this is our autoresponder of choice. This is the program we're promoting in your 8 steps, and in my opinion, this is the best one out there, and you can't beat the commissions. No one can touch them. And Peer Leverage has their own built-in opt-in pages and pre-written emails for you as well. So that's the thing about Peer Leverage, is everything is done for you. You just need to learn to become a little creative with some things as you go along, because otherwise Peer Leverage, you can walk into this and promote it from day one. You don't really have to set up nothing. But Peer Leverage also has a full-blown autoresponder. And that's what we're going to use, is that autoresponder code, and put into this form and link it to the page that Brenda created for us with your ID in it to build your list. Okay, so in Peer Leverage, I hope I got this enlarged big enough so everybody can see this real well. But you have some tabs on the left-hand side. What you're going to want to do is click on Level 1 Marketing Suite. And then what you're going to want to do is this little drop-down menu appears, click on Autoresponder. So now we're going to go to the autoresponder, and inside here you can see some tabs across the top. Now if you don't already have some campaigns set up because you set up some yourself, it's probably just going to say create a campaign or something like that. Or this one already says campaigns, and I'm doing this for a friend, so I'm going to use him and just set his up as we do this. So his already has a couple campaigns set up, so what we're going to do is go down, click on the campaign arrow button here, and then click on Add Campaign. And then on the next page, what we're going to do is scroll down, and we're going to create a campaign name. We're going to call this Your 8 Steps. And then we're going to put a little description in here. Okay, so I just wrote learn how to build residual traffic and commissions, and we put the name as Youreight Steps. Now we're going to scroll down and email settings. The from name right now is automatically, it sets it up with your Pure Leverage username. We need to change this to the full name, and in this case we're changing it to his full name. Then the from email, we leave that what it is, and we just copy this and paste it into the next field below. So that was very simple. You just copy and paste that. And the unsubscribe text, activation text, you just leave that all the same as well, what's there. Company settings, you can put a website URL in here. What you want to put in here is Youreight Steps page. So you go to Affiliate Toolbox in Youreight Steps, click on that tab, scroll down, and your affiliate link is right at the top. So we're just going to copy this, go back to Pure Leverage, and we're going to paste it in there. Real simple. So now you got the whole link in there, including the HTTP and your ID at the end of it. Now we scroll down a little farther and we click Notify about a new subscriber. This way, every time someone subscribes to your new list we're setting up, you'll get a notification of it. So again, a little simple campaign name, Youreight Steps. Description, learn how to build residual traffic and commissions. From name we changed. The from email we left the same. We copy and pasted it into the notification email. And the unsubscribe text stays the same. The activation text stays the same, what was there. And then we added a website URL, your link, and affiliate URL for YoureightSteps.com. And we check the notify about new subscriber. Now all we do is click add. And we have set up that campaign. Now there's one more thing we need to do, which is really simple as well and really easy to do. If you see at the top here now, you should have a campaign listed. If you don't, you can go over here and go to campaigns at the top and click on list, and it will show you the campaign you had just created. Now what we're going to do is just from this drop down menu, click on Youreight Steps, and the page will refresh itself and bring us to the campaign we just created. Now we're going to scroll down because there's more than one created here, but otherwise Youreight Steps would show up. And then what we're going to click on, or no, we're not going to have to do that. What we got to do is add a form to this. So at the top, now that we're on the page where it lists your campaign, forms, you have forms list, create a form. That's what we want to click on next. So now we're going to click on create form. And we're going to scroll over here so we can see the page, and hopefully this is nice and large so you can see it. I can try to make it a little bit bigger here. Okay. On this form page, the form name we're going to leave the way it is. We're going to change the thank you page by clicking on that little arrow there where it says English Mail, and we're going to change it to custom URL. Now a box is going to pop open. We're going to go back into Youreight Steps. We're going to click and copy and paste your affiliate link again into Pure Leverage over here. We're just going to copy right over this and paste it so that your whole link shows up in this box, including the HTTP and your ID on the end of it. Now we're going to scroll down and we're going to uncheck double opt-in. We want this as single opt-in. That way people don't have to go into their email and confirm that they just subscribed to be on your email list. So that's all we need to do on this page. We don't need to change nothing else. We just, a couple little things, and all we got to do is scroll down now and click on create. And now we have the form set up. And you can scroll down and you're going to see your form name listed right here, and over to the right you're going to see some icons, and the one we want to click on is HTML because we want to copy and paste your HTML code. So click on the third icon in, and when you hover your mouse over it you can see that it says HTML. Click on that and a box is going to pop up. Well, at least it should. Let me see here. Okay, I'm going to click on it again. I already had something open before with the HTML in it, so click on that third icon here, and now it'll pop up, and that's what it probably did for you anyway. You're going to see the HTML code in here. What you need to do is copy this whole thing. Just go right from the bottom on all the way up to the top and copy it. Now go into Youreight Steps and go to step number 4, and there's a spot right here to copy and paste your form code that we just created for your autoresponder in Pure Leverage and the campaign we just set up. So now all we do is click Update Youreight Steps Autoresponder Code. And I click that, and now it's saved. You also want to enter a URL of your picture so that your picture will show up on the page. And I'm pretty sure it's going to show up on both these squeeze pages were created. But you'll be able to view your link because this form is almost completed. It will be after I get this video to Brenda. But at the bottom, you can see there's already a link for this person's Pure Leverage one, another page that we have created and intertwined with YoureightSteps.com. So now that's it. We will provide you the link, and that link will have your autoresponder code in it to a splash page Brenda created for you. And that is going to build your list basically with some really simple steps, and very easy to do. I mean, that only took a couple minutes to set up. And like I said in the beginning, you know, that this is something you want to get comfortable with, is learning your autoresponder. It's really easy. It's just not being afraid to go in there and try different things. And I'm going to show you one more thing in here.